Well, it's that time again. Let's walk in faith, talk about anime, and grow together. Welcome to Reb's Otaku Talk. Hey Otaku family, welcome back to Reb's Otaku Talk Studio Ghibli Fest. I'm your host Rev, and with me are my amazing co-hosts K2.
Howdy, howdy.
And Raver Mom.
Hi!
This season we're diving deep into the whimsical, heartfelt worlds of Studio Ghibli, where fantasy meets faith and wonder points us back to the creator. Whether you're a lifelong Ghibli fan or just discovering these animated masterpieces, we're here to explore each story through the lens of Christian values. From the skies of Laputa to the forest of Totoro, we'll uncover powerful themes, spiritual insights, and the beauty of God's truth woven into every frame. So grab your favorite snack, open your heart, and get ready for a journey where faith and fandom soar together. This is your Christ Walk with Otaku Talk. Ghibli Fest starts now. Well, guys, it's nice to have you back.
Yes, it's not good to be back.
I'm not alone. You realize how short a podcast is whenever it's just me?
Really? You can make a short podcast?
It was a whole half an hour, dude.
Wow.
Listen, he doesn't have conversations with himself, okay? If you were someone who had conversations with themselves, then it might have been longer, but...
I could try to have a conversation with myself, but I don't know
even that would be short.
Hey, Rev. What you doing today? I don't know, man. I have no idea.
That sounds about right. What you thinking about? Nothing.
Hey, yeah, it sounds like my own
what you
conversation.
doing? I have no idea. What you watching? Same thing you're watching. So we did My Neighbor Totoro last week.
You did My Neighbor.
Did you guys watch the movie?
I did.
Then you guys did it too. You just weren't here to talk about it. So, K2, I'm gonna start with you because Spirited Away, you had an issue with the world building. Did you have the same issue with My Neighbor Totoro?
No, I didn't.
I see. I was right, guys.
From just the imagery of it, though, I thought it was going to be more Alice in Wonderland kind of a story
I could see that.
than what it actually was.
Yeah, I could see that. Raver Mom, what did you think about the movie?
My Neighbor Totoro is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, what's your favorite part?
The cat bus.
The cat bus.
Yeah, I can see why you like the cat bus. I'm like, for like all my like time hearing you talk about the cat bus, I'm like, how magical can this thing be? That's a pretty cool,
isn't it?
Yeah, thing.
Exactly. It was totally awesome.
So I posed a question to the audience last week. If you could take the cat bus on a round trip anywhere, where would you go?
Ooh.
See, my answer was, and who would you take with you? That's the other part. My answer is that I would take Raver Mom on a round trip to Ireland.
Aww.
Okay.
So, what would you guys do?
See, now I feel like I have to take him on a trip.
You don't have to take me on a trip.
That's how that works, though.
But you don't have to.
But that's how that works.
Okay, well, take me on a trip. You know, you could take all your teacher friends to Las Vegas in a cat bus. I don't care.
I don't think they would be able to handle that.
Vegas or the cat bus?
Cat bus. The cat bus. I'm the only one at my school that is as much into this as... Yeah, I'm the oddball. I don't know. I think I need to think about that.
Okay. K2, you got something?
I don't know who I would take along with me, but I like to go to like to Europe, like Germany, Austria, that kind of area. Go look at old castles and stuff.
I'd take a ride with you.
All right.
I always wanted to know my family history. Jeez. There's Germany, Poland.
Okay.
That's all my dad's side of the family.
So why would you take me to Ireland?
Because we always talked about going to Ireland.
You know why I wanted to go to Ireland?
Yeah, because, well, a lot of your family's Ireland, and
Yeah.
a small percentage of mine is Ireland.
Yep, that's why we'll never do a 23andMe.
Yeah. I don't want to know if I'm related to my
Yeah.
wife in any other way than I am.
Listen, nope.
23andMe has destroyed too many marriages.
Yep. Ignorance is bliss at this
Yep.
point, okay?
But nobody in my family really knew anybody in her family, her family with her family's maiden name and vice versa. So I think we're safe.
Yeah, I feel like our families would be like those mortal enemies, one on one side of the mountain, the other one on the other.
The Hatfield, the McCoy.
Irish style. So anyways, yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, so Germany, Austria. You want to do the northern half of what is that Europe or is that Asia?
Europe.
No, that's Europe.
That's still Europe.
Yeah, that's not
Okay,
Asia.
it's on that line. I guess that's what
Not really.
No, there's still some stuff in between, right?
Yeah.
Yep, there's all those little ones.
So you got something, Raver Mom?
I mean, I'd like to go to a couple of places, but I guess my all-time one would be I would like to go to Israel.
Okay.
I think that would be really cool. I've
That
heard
would
a lot
be
of
pretty cool.
I've heard a lot of people. The lady that does the Bible recap.
Yeah.
She goes there once every couple of years or once every year or something like that. Like she takes a group there or whatever, and some of her stories have been really amazing. So I think that would be really neat to kind of see like all of that. And
they have a I don't know, with all the plane stories, I'm a little iffy on the planes. And there's no actual cat buses, but they have a cruise. It's like a 3-week cruise where you go over the Atlantic, you go into the Mediterranean, and then you hop on a bus and you go into Israel.
that's kind of cool.
It's an Israel thing, but it's a cruise to Israel.
Oh, that's
pretty much.
cool.
Listen, as much as I say I'd love to go do that, I am not hopping in a boat, okay, to go across the Atlantic. And I learned.
Titanic vibes.
Yes.
I was just going to say that the boats aren't sinkable now. They're perfectly safe.
See, all it takes is one person to say that. Okay. No.
But they put oversized rudders on their ships.
Oh my lord. Let me tell you, no. I mean, as much as I'd love to go on the Titanic too, or go fly somewhere, or no. No, if I can't get there in a car, I probably will never go.
I looked into tickets for that new Titanic build that they are doing. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's
You gotta be
Yeah.
rich.
yeah, the poor
to
is like the low
billions of
level.
power.
Yeah. The poor level is the low level rich here.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous how much it is just to get an economy ticket on that thing.
Yeah. So, but yeah. I guess if fictitiously, yeah, that's what I'd want to do.
Israel. Cool.
Cool.
I like it.
Good.
I love how we're all traveling into like the almost same round type of area. It's like you could write a circle around it. All right. So today's episode, we're going to take flight in an adventurous world of Castle in the Sky to see how, like Pazu, we can hold on to compassion. Castle in the Sky was made in 1986, directed by Hayao Miyazaki. It is a Studio Ghibli classic that blends adventure, fantasy, and wonder. The story follows Sheeta, a young girl who possesses a mysterious crystal amulet, and Pazu, a brave and kind-hearted boy who dreams of finding the legendary floating island of Laputa. When Sheeta escapes from the government agents and air pirates who are after her crystal, she literally falls into Pazu's life. Together they embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of Laputa. As they travel, they are pursued by the greedy Colonel Muska and the pirate family led by the fiery Dola, all of whom seek Laputa's advanced technology and treasure. Along the way, Pazu and Sheeta discover that Laputa is not just a myth, it's a vast ancient city in the sky powered by the same crystal Sheeta carries. The film explores themes of greed, the destructive power of technology, the importance of peace in nature, and in the end, Sheeta and Pazu recite an ancient spell that destroys Laputa's weapons, letting the city drift peacefully in the sky beyond human exploitation. Now, we did a quick review of Totoro.
Yep.
Now we're going to do a full review of Castle in the Sky. So, K2, what's your
I like
critical your critical review?
My critical review of it is I liked it. I can't really put anything that I really disliked about it, but I liked a little bit of everything in it. The artwork of it, I give it an 8.
Give it an 8.
I give it an 8. Character development was, I think, pretty solid. For the short amount of runtime it had, I think it had good development. World building was good. I would like to see it more expand if it was a series. I think it would be a really fun universe to be in, but that's just me.
Raver Mom,
Yes.
what is your take on Castle in the Sky?
Overall, I like Castle in the Sky. It's very cute. It's not one of my favorites, just because to me, I don't know. Like, I always have a hard time watching it whenever you put it on. I don't know why, but I do. Like, it doesn't keep my attention, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it is cute. I will watch it. The kids love it, and I mean, I like the way that the storyline goes. It's not. I don't know. Like, it's not in my forte, I guess. I don't know. Like, it doesn't keep my attention as much as it does, like, My Neighbor Totoro does.
I gotcha. Well, it had a lot of familiar characters in this one whenever it comes to the voice acting in.
Mm-hmm.
As you have, was that Anna Paquin? She's the one who did Rogue and X-Men. She was also Ray Steam and Steam Boy. I don't know if you guys recognized her voice any. And then Mark Hamill was in there. He was the villain.
Mm-hmm.
So Luke Skywalker played the bad guy yet again. He's only a good guy in Star Wars. He's a bad guy in everything else.
Yeah, he says he likes playing the bad guy more.
Yeah. So the voice talent wise, I think they had a very good mix because yet again, it's an all-star cast. And I guess I can see where both of you guys are talking about is once you get past the middle part of the movie and you're in that transition period, it kind of loses you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're like, okay, let's get through this. You know, let's get on with the movie. You know, you're going through a cloud and there's lightning strikes for a whole 10 minutes. We can get done with that part. But I got to, we got to watch it with our kids, and the Otaku kids liked that part.
Yeah.
They kept asking, "Is the lightning alive? Is it alive? And it's in the shape of a dragon, you know?" And they loved it, but I guess as we get older, we get impatient with that transition part.
Well, it also doesn't help that I was in my second week of school, so
Yeah.
I was kind of already tired to going in with it. But
Exhaustion was there.
Yeah, that lull is what, kind of I lost interest.
Yeah, and once you get through that part and they land and they meet the robot guy and they take their little tour, it kind of builds back up whenever they're like, "Oh no, it's the military. Dola's been kidnapped." You know, and then it starts picking back up, and you're like, "Okay, let's finish this thing." From a Christian standpoint, again, you're dealing with a mystical type thing. With this, it's more of a natural. It's more of a natural deal because they're using crystals, and the crystals have have properties to them that they see as magical, and they find a way to control them using not just voice commands, which they call spells, but they also have a control panel that they control with the smaller stone that was around Sheeta's neck. And was actually more technology and science than it was magic. So it's like their version of nuclear power and how it can be taken way out of hand.
Yep.
So, I mean, realistically, it goes back to that medieval state of mind where what they called science, in medieval times they called that magic. It was sorcery. Now we call it science. It was, so that's kind of where that's at. And if you have that understanding, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with that movie at all, other than Luke Skywalker's a bad guy.
You have a problem with that?
I just think it's hilarious.
Oh.
He likes to be a bad guy so much that they let him play a Sith character in the animated. Yep. He was Darth Bane. Yeah. But yeah, for somebody who is supposed to be a good guy, he really loves bad guy parts, and I just find it funny. Whatever you get into it right off the bat, when Sheeta lands in Pazu's arm, you automatically saw his extreme compassion, and as the movie played out, we saw how his compassion continued to grow. We look in Colossians chapter 3, verse 12 through 13, it says, "Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgive each other as the Lord has forgiven you, so you also must forgive." And to continue digging deeper into this, we have Raver Mom.
Digging deeper with Raver Mom.
Thanks.
No problem.
I will say there was a part that stuck out to me with Pazu when, oh my gosh, I can't remember where he was, but the pirate lady,
Dola,
he was captured by them and he was in rope, and he was basically like he left Sheeta with like the military people.
Oh, that's whenever he went back to his house.
Was it his house? Okay. Yeah. Well, that whole thing where he let her go, and he, it was like, he was doing what she wanted him to do, but I feel like at the same time, he wanted to do it himself.
Yeah.
And then when the pirate lady was like, well, we're going to go do this, blah, 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 blah. And it was like his attitude changed almost. Mm-hmm. And he became very selfless. And he was like, I'll do anything. I'll protect her. Just please take me with you to go get her, and da-da-da-da. And I felt like that kind of captured this verse a lot. Not just this verse, but the verses before it. Because the verses before this is talking about, Paul is telling us that we put off our old self and put on the new self. Mm-hmm. And that was like, he literally, even though he was compassionate towards her before, it was like, it was a whole new level of compassion and gentleness and kindness towards her. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was kind of awesome that particular part was in the movie, because, like I said, it went from, oh yeah, I'm just going to be nice, to, oh my gosh, I'm going to put her, before everything, and that's all I'm going to do. And, but this verse, it points us to the kind of character that we need to have, which is the same kind of character that Christ has. And it points us in a way that we need to go and be, while showing the love and showing all of this to everyone around us. And it all boils down that we also need to forgive, because God forgave, like Jesus forgave us and stuff. And I think that's kind of awesome how you picked these verses, because where God gave up everything, Pazu gave up everything, and that's a real good kind of a tie-in at the fact that, we need to be very, not just compassionate, but we need to be kind and meek and patient and bear with one another and forgive one another in all of that. Because even though Sheeta told him to leave, it was like, well, fine. Like, he had to have gotten hurt a little.
Yeah.
He's I mean, not just because he's a guy, but like, I'd be hurt if somebody told me I don't, go away. And so he had to come to grips with all of that and put everything aside just to be able to go help her. So.
Well, it's definitely true. I mean, his, like you said, his compassion grew with a paused moment in the middle. And after that, the compassion stayed consistent.
Yeah.
He protects Sheeta when she's in danger. He encourages her whenever she feels overwhelmed, and he never gives up on standing by her side, even when everybody's after them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, once he hits that point, I mean, he's throwing himself in front of guns. Yep. He's fighting off people who are 3 times his size.
Yeah.
He's going all out to make sure that he keeps to the commitment that he has to making sure that she is safe. Mm-hmm. And his actions reflect, exactly what you said. It reflects what Paul calls us to do in this verse, clothing ourselves with the compassion and kindness and patience.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a girl who is, that stubborn. I mean, you said that, right on, you hit the nail on the head. He was hurt. Mm-hmm. I believe that with you. He was hurt at that point because she told him to go.
Yeah.
And even with that, he had the patience with her whenever he got back. And they got her back. And I honestly don't think that was something that anybody could really do easy. And I don't think if this was a real deal, I don't think it would have been easy for Pazu to do what he did. Just saying. I mean, they made it sound really easy, but if we were in the same situation, I don't think that choice would be that easy.
No, probably not. Not if you were thinking and looking and doing it through your human self. Mm-hmm. But if you're going to do what you should according to the Bible, which is put off your old self, that's your human self. Mm-hmm. You can't do things according to how you... A lot of times you can't do things according to how you feel. Yeah. Because then that's our carnal mind. That's our worldly mind. Because, I mean, if I did, I'd probably would have lost my job last year. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how many times, even when you're driving, you're like, you feel this, what we call road rage. Or you have these moments where it's like, ooh, if I did that, or if I said that, or, and I've gotten to the point where I've made multiple comments where, I think I've told you, if I wasn't a Christian, I would or they better be glad I'm a Christian, and I mean, that's true, because if we were thinking through our worldly mind, things would be a lot different.
It's one of those things where you're like mad and you're wanting to tell somebody off and you're like, praise Jesus, God bless you.
No, I did that one time and I felt really bad because your mom was in the vehicle. We were on our way to the zoo for the baby's party thing. Yeah. And there was somebody who almost hit us in the parking lot at the gas station. And I got so feared. Listen, I become very protective when I'm like, it's not just my kids. If you're in my car, like, I'm going to protect you. And I literally did. I smacked the window a couple of times and I was like, praise Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I hope you have a good day. Like, I was so mad because they almost hit us. I mean, and it's not like, gas station parking lots are not that big and you shouldn't be going that fast and you should be paying attention, But like, I probably would not have acted like that. But in that moment, after I did it, I was like, what did I just say? Because I didn't realize what I did. But it was kind of crazy, but at the same time kind of cool because I never... Like, that was what automatically came out instead of me actually telling them off.
I'm gonna throw blessings your way instead of curses.
I did. Listen, I did. And but it was definitely funny. And I looked at your mom and I was like, I'm sorry. Apparently I needed to bless them. And I'm not kidding you. That's what I said. Apparently I needed to bless them today, or they needed something. I was like, oh. But anyways.
that's the whole thing. I mean,
But yeah, we have to think through our spiritual mindset, and put on those glasses instead of our carnal mindset, because if not, I mean,
and
Patsu would probably be like, to heck with you, and it would have definitely ended different.
yeah, and that's where I think, Studio Ghibli, he always wants to have the peaceful, that peaceful action in his films. Even his bad guys, they're not that terrible. I think the closest we see to somebody with a bad attitude is either Porco Rosso or the lead from Lupin the Third, or is that Castle Calestro?
Yeah.
He's a gangster, but even then he airs more on the positive end of being a bad guy.
It's almost like they're proper bad.
Yeah.
Some of them, I mean, really, like, it's almost like they're in that.
The pirates, even, they're like One Piece pirates.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like, I mean, yeah, that amazes me on all of them that I've watched, is that it's like they're bad guys, like they're the villains, but they're the proper villains.
James Bond villains gone cartoon. I mean, that's the closest I could think of it. Or even the Sith from Star Wars. Very polite, But yeah, I think that's the the part where it's like, I don't know if I would have reacted that way. And
so if I would tell you to leave because of a situation, you wouldn't leave. No, I guess that's my answer. You wouldn't leave. You turn around and be like, shut up.
either that, or I'd look at you and be like, okay, let's go. Like, if I'm leaving, you're leaving. I'm not gonna leave you in a bad situation. Step out the door.
But they also are young too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like Patsu and Sheeta were
They
like
are
10.
They are young, but again, it's based in that that 1950s or before type era. I believe this one's even before the 1950s. This goes back way farther, to where it's like the time whenever
Pre-industrial.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know
But
Patsu had his own job and
And I
and
mean,
all of that.
at-
But I mean, like,
At that point, they were still of the age where they could technically get married.
yeah. But what I'm saying is like their maturity level.
Yeah, they were
Like
still.
they're on the younger side.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even that, I mean, that was against the characters as well, because I mean, we have a 9-year-old, and if somebody tells her to leave, I mean, she's gonna sit there and pitch a fit. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's so.
Yeah. Well, Patsu he's probably about 14. I'd place him about that. He has a job. He works down in the mines. And Sheeta, she's probably about the same age, and she was raised with a silver spoon in her mouth.
Yep.
So,
Which is crazy that, I mean, that's not in their favor either. That they're opposite ends of the whole thing. So
but it shows his stubbornness and her.
Yep.
prissy.
Yeah. But, I mean, as believers, we're called to that same kind of extreme compassion. I mean, even in our anger, instead of pushing them down, we got to bring them, we got to lift them up. Raver Mom's gas station confessional, her blessing, is the perfect example of that. And, just like Patsu stood next to Sheeta through all that, we're invited to walk with others in the same way, to bear with them in their struggles, and offer kindness that points them towards hope. And when we see compassion like what Colossians teaches us, we become living examples of Christ's love in action. I believe that the way Miyazaki portrays Pazu is possibly the closest that we are going to see of how Jesus would have reacted. I mean, seriously. I mean, Jesus, he had human emotion and everything like that. And you see parts in the Bible where Jesus got mad, where Jesus was sad, or you can see where Jesus got a little frustrated. But whenever it came to people who were in trouble, that's the kind of smoothness that Jesus had with people. Was, what's easier? Your sins are forgiven, or get up, take up your bed, and leave. I think that this is like the closest portrayal that I could ever think of to that type of compassion that Jesus would have had. And I think it's a very good example of the type of compassion we need to strive for.
Yep.
Because he even had compassion, at points towards the villains. You could tell the hesitation in attacking, but he did it anyway. So, yeah, that's just my thought on that. Question time.
All right.
Pazu showed compassion even when it was risky or inconvenient. Do you think compassion sometimes requires courage, and why?
Yeah, it totally requires courage.
Why do you think that?
It's because you gotta be able to tell the truth, which takes courage. You gotta be able to handle hurting somebody's feelings if that's the response of the truth. You gotta be able to deal with the consequences of what your actions are.
Raver Mom?
I think they go hand in hand, because you can have compassion, but like Pazu, he had to come up against a situation. And in order for him to do that, he had to have courage to be able to do that. You've got to have courage to be able to overcome fears and anxiety and inner demons, or whatever you want to call it. And in the process of all of that, you've got to have the courage to go with, I feel like they're like two halves to a whole. So.
And I think, I too think that it takes a lot of courage, especially in today's world, because if you're truly compassionate towards somebody, sometimes it's an unpopular thing. You're going to have to look past your own self-image. You're going to have to look past what people think about you, and you're going to have to put yourself lower than everybody else to lift somebody up. And I think that's a big part of, the Christian walk and trying to walk with somebody, is that we always have the saying, you got to meet people where they are.
Yep.
And that is a saying of compassion. We can't expect somebody just to be at our level. We don't know what they're going through in life, and we can't expect them to have gone through and overcome the same things we have. If we are going to reach them, we got to meet them where they are.
Yep.
And lift them up to our level. And that right there, I believe, takes a ton of courage to do. Fun question time.
All right.
In Castle in the Sky, Pazu plays a trumpet every morning to greet the sunrise. If you could pick any instrument to announce your day like Pazu, which one would it be and why?
I love how you guys look at me. So do you want a serious answer or do you want a funny answer?
Both.
Dude, whatever.
Okay.
Let's...
So my serious answer is a cello.
Okay.
Because I think cellos, I like violins. I love string instruments. But I think a cello can do more, I guess, than a violin.
Okay.
So I pick a cello.
A cello? Okay, what's your funny answer?
Do you remember when you're a kid and you get like your first keyboard and it has like different settings on it, and it can play like the piano on one setting, and then the other setting is like some like electric guitar.
What are you thinking? The cat keyboard?
No, I'm thinking that keyboard because it has the different settings, so you could have the different instruments. But at one point, the one that I had had like all these random ones. So like one was a bomb, one was a car, like a car horn, one was a chicken, one was a cat meow, one was a dog, one was
Her version of expressive art in the morning. How do I feel this morning?
and it makes me think of the episode of Ross when he plays his keyboard.
On Friends?
Yes. They asked him if he knows. Have you seen that one? So that's what it makes me think of. Like, but that would be kind of funny, to have like, how do you feel in the morning? Or a chicken or.
Never ask Raver Mom what instrument she plays, because she's going to come up to you like Ross.
It's like
I play the keyboards.
dogs having hitting the sound button.
Yes. Yes. Listen, he has a shirt that has the sounds.
Yeah.
Like
Did you
what's
watch
his
The Big
name?
Bang Theory?
I hate that show.
Okay, so you didn't see where Raj had the personal soundtrack shirt?
So
No.
he has a shirt that has a speaker in the middle of it, and it's attached to this little bitty thing, and it's got buttons on it, and it has like the drum little setting
Right.
after you
Shot.
Uh,
make a joke.
Yeah.
It has a fire like like it has all these different things. So I mean, it.
I took that to church one time. I wore it to church, and it has a cat call button on it. Mm-hmm. And the pastor walks up, you hit that button.
But yeah, I mean, come on now, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So that's my funny answer.
Okay. K2, what would be your instruments and why?
I mean, that's a hard one for me because I got a few. I don't know which ones I would pick out of these. I would probably switch between them a couple days out of the week. Trumpet, violin, electric guitar, and then my funny one would be bagpipes. Because I want to be that neighbor.
But see, bagpipes aren't that. I mean, if you like that kind of thing, he likes that stuff.
Yeah, I like bagpipes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what if you paid a yodeler? Our neighbors would hate us. Or one of those, do you remember, oh my gosh, I don't know what they're called, but the I think it's Dutch, with like the long horn,
Yeah.
like the really long horn on the mountainside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one that the yodelers would
Yeah.
use.
Yeah. That would-
Ricola!
Oh my goodness. It's a good thing all
Isn't
this
it the
is.
Dutch or the Swiss?
Maybe it's the Swiss, I don't know.
Okay. And
Yeah,
for those
Swiss
of you
had the
guys,
horns, I think.
and for those of you guys listening to us in those countries, we're sorry.
No, I think that would be awesome. I think that stuff is awesome. But I'd totally be that neighbor.
Yeah.
Right there with you, K2.
For me,
If I could wear the dress, I'd wear the dress.
you want the clogs too?
Yes, and I might wear them for 5 minutes.
And she's like, I'm gonna put some memory foam insoles in those wooden shoes.
Listen, I love the Dutch outfits. They're cute.
I just can't get past the short shorts.
You'd look adorable, although you do
Get
have
me-
quite.
I got
white
some.
legs.
I got some white legs. We need some pant versions of those. There's some really long socks.
You need sunglasses for his leg.
It's okay. We'll make some custom Revs Otaku Talk long socks that go up to the knees.
Do not put my face on them. You can put your face on them. Oh my
Oh, man.
goodness.
That's bad. Okay.
We do love you guys, just so you know. I love you guys. I don't know about him.
I love everybody. So for me, I think, like, in all seriousness, I would have to choose a saxophone.
Okay.
Something a little smooth, but it can be, it can basically grow with the emotion
Yep.
type deal. And if I had to pick a funny one, I think I'd pick a didgeridoo.
Okay.
That's not funny, though. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, if you beatbox with it.
Oh, my goodness. No, a funny one would be like a tambourine.
I would wake up to the kazoo.
Oh, my goodness.
I tell you what, I will play the kazoo. Raver Mom can play the jaw harp. And
I'll take the
K2,
bagpipes.
you can play the spoons, okay? And
Why am I playing the jaw harp?
Because you actually have seen somebody play a jaw harp. Well, fine.
I am surprised you remember that.
You can play the washboard. We can play some Zydeco music.
Listen, I'll play the washboard. That's perfectly fine. But I am not sticking anything in my mouth.
Okay.
Have my brain vibrate. No, thank you. You should ask him to do that, by the way.
What, play a jaw harp?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see if he has one, though. Now
My
we'll
dad knows how. He used to. I don't know if he still does, but my dad used to play one.
Yeah, we'll just have to get him a jaw
Long time
harp,
ago.
won't we?
I don't know if he still.
Play your jaw harp around the fire.
I don't know if he still knows how to do it, but. Anyways.
So, compassion like Pazu is the kind of heart Jesus calls us to have. Not half-hearted or conditional kindness, but the kind that says, if someone needs help, I'll be there, no questions asked. Even when it's risky or doesn't make sense. Pazu didn't pause to weigh the dangers or to ask for a plan before helping Sheeta. He acted with his whole heart. That's the kind of compassion God wants from us. We don't need all the answers before we reach out to someone in need. We just need to trust the one leading us. So maybe the question for us today is, are we holding back, or are we stepping into others' lives with the same bold, open heart and care that Pazu shows? Reflect on this and let your compassion shine like his, trusting God to guide your every step. And with that, you know what time it is, guys, right?
No.
Yeah, you
What
know what
is
time it is?
No.
It is trivia time.
No.
Oh boy.
Yes, you guys missed a week of trivia. Okay, I did trivia with the air, okay?
It's where
I put it out to the audience to do trivia with me. I felt like I was doing one of those quiz videos on YouTube, where you ask the question and you wait. And then you give the answer.
You can tell you never played chess with yourself.
I tried. But the thing that I don't like about playing chess with myself is that I know what move I'm going to make next. That's the bad part.
Yeah, I would have to play a move, walk away for 2 weeks, play another move, walk away for another 2 weeks,
And then once you're like 20 moves in, you look at it and you're like, what in the world am I doing?
no, the worst part would be, wait, what piece am I now? And then so you move twice.
Did I move this side already? Oh well.
And little do you know, you've only been moving the white side for 50 times. It's like, man, what's happening here? Yeah. Why are all the black pieces gone and all the white pieces still on the chessboard? Because you're not playing both sides, man. All right. So.
I'm so lonely. Never mind. Anyways.
Go ahead and hit that high note, Raver Mom.
No, my throat won't do it today.
All right. So, are you guys ready to play?
Not really.
Absolutely not.
Ah, come on, guys. These are all fair because you have watched the movies.
If you say so.
All right.
How are they not? You've watched them. So we're going to get the thing set up here. K2. Raver Mom. All right, so round 1. Question 1. What is the name of the floating island in Castle in the Sky?
Laplace. Yeah.
Laputa.
Laputa.
Raver
All right,
Mom
yeah,
got
she's
it.
got it. Yep.
Lapless.
We just renamed it.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Listen, in my head, I'm trying to figure out how do you say it? How do you say it? How do you say it?
Who is the young girl that falls from the sky at the beginning of the movie?
Sheeta.
Raver Mom's got it. Wow, K2, you're getting whooped.
Yeah.
What is the name of the boy who helped Sheeta on her journey?
I'm horrible with names.
Pazu.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Well,
I'm just
Raver
trying
Mom.
to figure out how to say it.
What's bad is it's spelled Pazu.
I know, and that's what
But
I'm reading over here. but-
It's pronounced on the thing. It's almost like
wait,
it has
wait,
a
wait,
T
wait,
there.
hang on. You were just saying you read it?
Because of the thing.
That's cheating. Don't give her the point. That's cheating.
You have it too.
No, I
Technically,
don't.
it's not cheating.
He's
I don't
not
have it
looking
open.
at the-
Oh, well, I was just. No, this whole time, though. Like, this whole time, I'm like, Pazu. That doesn't have a T in it. Like,
It's the way it's pronounced. Wow, K2, you're really trying to push for a pity point,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I am.
I don't know. Should we give him a pity point?
absolutely not.
No pity point for
All right.
K2. It's okay. I got the pity point last week because I was the only one here. No.
You got all the pity points last week.
All right, round 2. We're going to get a little harder. What is the name of the air pirate gang that initially chases Sheeta and Pazu?
I know it's wrong, but I want to call her Doily.
It's the doily
I
game.
don't know her name.
That lady's knitting some doilies.
Is it Dola?
Dola Gang, yeah.
It's the Dola gang.
Oh, okay, I do. I want to call her Doily.
So K2, since you said it full first, I guess I'll give it to you.
Yeah, one pity point.
You should give her one for calling Dola doily.
Oh, don't come at me, okay?
What magical item does Sheeta carry that attracts danger and reveals Laputa?
A necklace?
It's some kind of stone. I don't know what it's called.
So Raver Mom is closer to...
Wait,
The
what
actual
was
answer.
what was the question?
What's the magical item that Sheeta carries that attracts danger and reveals Laputa?
It's her necklace,
Yeah, it's
but
her
it's
necklace, yeah.
the gem or stone or whatever. What is it?
I mean,
Oh.
you're in the
Yeah,
in the
but-
realm of it. So right now you're getting the point.
Well, he said
Well, I
necklace.
said necklace. It's the same thing.
Oh, it's the crystal on the necklace.
But
It's the
necklace
same
it would be
thing.
the same thing.
Okay.
But it's lapta, right? Isn't it? That's what the stone is.
It starts with an A. I can't even
Oh, I
remember how
thought
to
it was-
pronounce
oh.
that.
Okay.
They just call it a levitation crystal.
Oh, I thought
Um,
they called it something lapta.
No, it starts with an A. I
Oh, okay.
can't remember what it is. So K2, I guess you're getting the pity point.
Woohoo!
Um,
2 good points.
Okay, who was the villainous government agent seeking Laputa's power?
All I know is some dude in the military.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's some dude in the military.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. It wasn't really the military. It was more the government over than the military.
Yeah, he was an agent. He was a government
Yeah.
agent, but they still
Didn't he wear
Matched
like
him
a?
up.
Yeah,
the
he was
military.
more like a spook than actual military.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he wear like a suit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know his name. That's where my brain started like going somewhere else.
Okay, so you guys passing on this one?
He was like Colonel something, but I forget his
Yeah,
name.
he was a colonel.
Sanders.
He wasn't there trying to find the best chicken for fried chicken. Okay.
Sorry.
He was the rank of colonel.
You can give it to him because he had more than I did.
Okay, it's Colonel Muska.
Oh,
That's the guy that Mark Hamill played.
Oh, that was in here, and you did say that.
Yep.
Mooska, Miska, Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
You can tell we have kids.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Oh, Toodle.
No.
Okay.
Hot dog. Hot diggity dog.
That show's terrible.
Oh my god.
I do not like that.
It's an adorable show. Shut up.
Okay, Okay, so K2 and Raver Mom, you are tied.
Okay.
Because K2 got 3 pity points in a row.
It was either that or nobody got
And
points.
Raver Mom got the points from round 1.
Oh
Okay, so round 3. What does Laputa's advanced technology primarily use for power?
The stones. The same stone that we couldn't produce with the A.
Yeah.
That began with A.
Yep, it's that one. So K2, you got the point. What spell or action do Sheeta and Pazu perform to stop Laputa's destructive weapons?
They self-destruct the base, essentially.
It does end in it being a
Yeah.
self-destruct.
You want the name of the thing?
the name of it or what it is?
Well, it was just the all I remember it was called it was the dangerous one.
Yeah.
It began with an M.
Yeah, the word that they had to speak
Yeah.
began with an M, but it was called the dangerous one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that literally what it was called?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
That
I
was
thought
a
it was
guess.
like it was going to be an M. I'm like, what? I thought you wanted like the name with that name, but okay.
Yeah, they recite an ancient word from the amulet which deactivates the weapons and makes the city fall apart.
Yeah.
Basically their self-destruct button.
Right.
Alright, so now you're tied again. This is the tiebreaker, guys, unless you guys say the right answer at the same time, which then I'd have to come up with the tiebreaker. Okay. So what lesson about greed and compassion does the destruction of Laputa teach?
What?
What?
I'm basically asking you, what's the moral of the story?
But a story can have multiple morals in it depending on your point of view.
Okay, so what lesson about greed and compassion does the destruction of Laputa teach?
Well, one, be selfless.
Okay.
Listen, I feel like we're about to hold hands and sing goodbye.
I mean, for me, I see it more as of a technology like over nature, really, more than anything.
Which is a lot of what Miyazaki did was technology over.
Yeah.
It's how technology affects nature. I mean, in all technicality, you're both right. So, tiebreaker. I guess I'm gonna have to ask a tiebreaker question. Okay.
You do realize this is the first time this has ever happened.
Yes. Let's see. We're going to pull a question from my neighbor Totoro since you guys weren't here.
Oh my goodness.
Haha. All right, you ready?
No.
Tiebreaker question from
Okay.
my neighbor Totoro. Why aren't you ready?
Go ahead.
I can give you a second if you're not ready.
No, go ahead.
What was the name of the giant tree that Totoro lives in?
The big one.
The world tree? I don't know.
No. Did both of you guys give up already? It's the camphor tree.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay. What is the color of May's dress when she first meets Totoro?
Yellow.
Nope.
Blue.
Nope.
Oh. Oh! It was pink or red.
Wow, you guys both said pink at the same time.
It was pink, wasn't
It's
it?
pink. You guys tied again. Oh. Okay. May is the one who called Totoro Totoro. She's the one who gave him the name. What was she trying to say? The hint can be found in the book that she was reading at the beginning of the movie.
Was it Tutoro? Starts with a T.
Starts with a T.
Okay.
She's a toddler. She's mispronouncing a word and it came out to Toro.
Tator?
I will give you a hint because we need to break this tie. we're gonna hop genres real quick. Branch is one of these.
Troll?
Yes. Troll. She thought Totoro was a troll and she tried to call him a troll, but it came out Totoro.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, K2. Raver
That's
Mom
all right.
takes it again.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the movie and
Yeah.
look at that little detail because
I didn't notice that at all.
Yeah.
I feel like that went.
What was the title of the book that she was reading?
I don't know the title. I just know it was in it. Because you see the pages.
Trolls?
Really?
Mm-hmm. She was reading a book on trolls. So Raver Mom takes the cake.
Barely.
Well, K2, if he keeps getting pity points like he's doing it, eventually he'll go in.
Eventually it'll work.
Listen, this was a worthy battle.
Those pity points were well deserved,
They do,
K2. Penzervor.
Oh my goodness.
Any final thoughts? Any questions?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. In closing, we need to remember Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 through 13. Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgiving each other as the Lord has forgiven you, so you also must forgive. Join us as we close in prayer. Father God, I thank you for the example that you have given us on how we need to portray your love, how we need to show your heart, to clothe ourselves in your compassion and kindness. God, I pray that as we continue on our journey through this life, that we remember to have that compassion. And God, we ask that you open our eyes to see you in the wonder and the lessons and the beauty around us, even in the worlds created by artists and animators. And let our passion for anime draw us close to your truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Thanks for hanging out with us on Reb's Otaku Talk Ghibli Fest. Make sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform, and don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook at Reb's Otaku Talkers and on X at Reb's Otaku Talk. We'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment, leave a review, and share your favorite God and anime moments with the community. Also, check out Reb's Otaku Shop to grab some awesome merch, and don't miss out on a bag of Reb's Conco Heat Coffee. The link's in the description below. Until next time, keep your anime collection strong and your faith stronger. See you later, guys.
Take care, all.
Bye.
Otaku Hour. Trivia time, let's spin that cup. Kid Koopa's crown, can he keep it up? Listener mail and fan debates. We love the art the Lord creates. From Studio Ghibli to Naruto, God speaks in ways you didn't know. Stories rise like rising sun. We break them down one by one. Chew, this ain't just hype, it's revelation. Anime with holy inspiration. Otaku life with transformation. Faith and fandom, no limitation. It's Ribs! Otaku talk! From JoJo's post to Spirit Lead, we laugh, reflect, and plant that seed. It's Ribs! Otaku talk! So hit that play, don't walk away. Let's geek and grow in Jesus' way. O-T-A-K-U, talking truth in all we do. Revs crew, rolling through. Faith meets fandom just for you.
Is that okay?
No, it's
Okay.
not okay. It's clearly not okay.
My bad.